This video will guide you through the property info and loan data entry form that is used to create a new open house flyer or property listing flyer within the Lender Design membership service. We want flyer creation to be as easy and efficient as possible. Therefore, we used common methods that most people are familiar with, such as standard website forms. We hope this will allow you to jump right in and start creating flyers without needing to learn a new complex system. Before you get started on creating a new open house flyer, you will want to add a profile for the listing agent into your referral partner database, if they don't already have a profile. Once the listing agent has been added, they will appear as an option in the listing agent drop-down menu. This will quickly and easily add the agent to the flyer using the info from their profile. Now you're ready to create a new open house flyer. From the member homepage, click on the Open House Flyers link. This will take you to the list of open house flyers that you've created previously. If you have not yet created any open house flyers, the list will be empty. To create a new flyer, click on the Create a New Flyer button. This will take you to the property info and loan data entry form. The form is divided into steps to help simplify the process. The steps are meant to be as self-explanatory as possible, but there are some things to keep in mind. The listing agent drop-down menu will include agents that you have entered into your referral partner database. You can choose among several different flyer background colors. This is beneficial for matching the listing agent's branding or your own branding. You can go to the next field by pressing the Enter key or the Tab key. The information entered into Step 3 will only be included on the property listing flyer format. There is not enough space on the open house flyer format to include the information from Step 3. If you are not intending to utilize the property listing flyer format, you can skip Step 3. You can always edit the flyer later and add information into Step 3. Whenever entering information into Step 3, it works well to find an online listing of the property and copy and paste the data from the online listing into the form fields, rather than typing the info in manually. Step 4 is where all of the loan data and financing information is entered. Many of the fields are set to auto-calculate, which helps simplify the data entry process. Furthermore, several of the fields can be preset by creating loan data preferences. If you don't want to include any loan data or financing info, click the Exclude All Loans option under Loan 1. If you go this route, the property listing flyer will be the only download option available. You won't need to enter any loan data and you can skip to Step 5. If you would like to utilize the open house flyer format, keep these things in mind when entering data into the Step 4 fields. For the property taxes and home insurance data, you will see fields for annual and monthly amounts. These fields are set up to automatically calculate and reverse calculate when data is entered. For example, if you enter the annual amount, the monthly amount will be calculated automatically, and vice versa. You don't need to calculate both amounts separately. If you only want to include financing info for one loan, select the Exclude Loans 2 and 3 option under Loan 2. This option will exclude any data from both of the Loan 2 and Loan 3 columns, even if the Include Loan 3 option is selected. If the Exclude Loans 2 and 3 option is selected, then only the Loan 1 data will be shown on the flyer. If you only want to include 2 loans, select the Exclude Loan 3 option under Loan 3. This will result in only Loan 1 and Loan 2 being featured on the open house flyer. There is not a way to only include Loan 2 or only include Loan 3. If you only want to show one loan on your open house flyer, you must enter that loan data into the Loan 1 column. Under the loan type program name, there are 3 checkboxes: FHA, VA, and USDA. If you are using one of these loan programs, check the appropriate box. The system will automatically enter the down payment percentage, upfront mortgage insurance premium or funding fee, and the annual mortgage insurance percentage based on the data saved in your loan data preferences. If you have not customized your loan data preferences, then default preferences will be used. You can customize or update your preferences at any time by clicking on the Loan Data Preferences link found on the Open House Flyers homepage. Just a note, there is not a checkbox for conventional loans because the system automatically defaults to conventional loan preferences. If you choose to do an ARM loan, keep in mind that all fields within the ARM section are required and cannot be left blank. Down payment fields are auto-calculating and reverse calculating. Therefore, you can enter the down payment percentage and the dollar amount will be auto-calculated. Or you can enter the dollar amount and the percentage will be auto-calculated. This is helpful if you need to keep the loan amount under a certain threshold for a conventional or FHA loan. If there is an upfront mortgage insurance premium or funding fee involved, like you have with FHA loans, that amount will be rolled into the loan amount by default and displayed in the adjusted loan amount field. By default, APRs are set to auto-calculate after the form loan data has been submitted. It does not auto-calculate in real time as the data is entered. You can turn off auto-calculation of APRs by checking the box near the top of Section 4. Turning off auto-calculation of APRs will require you to enter the APRs manually. Keep in mind, if you choose to enter APRs manually, and any of the loans are an ARM, you will also need to manually enter the first adjusted payment and max possible ARM payment fields for those loans. The discount points and origination fee fields auto-calculate and reverse calculate. Therefore, you can enter a percentage of the loan amount and it will auto-calculate the dollar amount. Or you can enter a dollar amount and the percentage will be auto-calculated. The closing costs and settlement fees section allows you to either enter an exact dollar amount or a percentage of the loan amount. The percentage option can be used as a time-saving measure to estimate the closing costs instead of entering an exact dollar amount. Use the percentage option at your own risk. There are two closing costs fields. One shows the total amount of closing costs. This is the amount displayed on the flyer. The other is used in the APR calculation, since some closing costs are not factored into the APR. By default, the amounts of both fields will be equal. You must manually change the amount used for APR calculation if you care to do so. For the mortgage insurance field, just enter the annual percentage, for example 0.55, and the monthly dollar amount will be auto-calculated. Mortgage insurance percentages can be customized and saved in your loan data preferences. The discount field allows you to apply any type of discount you'd like. Just enter the total dollar amount of the discount and then use the drop-down menu to apply an appropriate description for the discount, credit, or rebate. In Step 5, you can customize the call to action text if desired. This wording will appear directly above your photo, name, and contact information on the flyer. Since it appears right above your name, you don't need to include your name in the call to action text. Congratulations! You've completed the form. Now you can click the Save Property Info and Loan Data button. Thank you for watching this video on how to create open house flyers and property listing flyers. If you have any questions, feel free to send an email using the help link within the member website or call 1-888-240-2244.